Thank you for choosing Sinovision products. Today I will introduce the functions of the 3D printing plugin. The operation process as follow. 3D printing is only allowed in the VR-related plugins. Send the VR images that need to be 3D printed to the 3D printing plugin by using the button Send to 3D Printing. Click the 3D Printing button at the bottom to switch to the 3D printing interface. The 3D printing interface is consisted with the viewport on the left and the tool panel on the right. In the viewport area, you can rotate, move and zoom the image. Hold down and drag the left mouse key to rotate the image. Hold down and drag the middle mouse button to move the image accordingly. And hold down and drag the right mouse key, or scroll the mouse wheel to zoom the image. In the tool panel area on the right, there are Rendering Mode, Reset Center, Patient List, Tissue List and Model Processing. Rendering Mode. Click the Surface button. The active image is rendered as the form of polygons, which means the model is rendered as the form of multiple polygons stacked into volume. This rendering mode is the default. By clicking the wireframe or points button, the image will be displayed as mesh or stacked points. The basic display mode of geometric images in 3D printing is in the form of wireframe. Once zoomed in, it can be seen that the subject is made up with countless small triangles formed by lines, known as the triangle mesh unit. Click the Reset Center button to restore the image by moving it to its original central position. The patient list shows the patient's names and series information that was sent to the 3D printing. For patients who do not need the 3D printing, or have already processed with the 3D printing, click to select. Click the Delete icon in the upper right corner to delete. The mesh name list is also the tissue list. You can check or uncheck the tick box in front of the tissue name to show or hide the tissue, and you can select one tissue from the list to render and process the tissue model. If you don't need the tissue anymore, click the Delete button in the upper right corner to delete the tissue. Model processing includes smooth, simplification and remove. 3 processing methods. Smooth, by dragging the slider, you can select the number of iterations between the range of 1 to 30. Here we set the iteration as 15 times. The icon next to it is the Smooth Execution button. And if we intend to perform the smoothing twice, then we need to click the Run button twice to achieve 2 smoothen processes. The higher the number of the iteration you choose, the smoother the model will be. The sharp corners on the surface can be smoothed out more, and the image will also become smaller, so the value of iterations is not recommended to be set too high, but a median value. If the smoothing result is not ideal, you can apply a few more times. Decimate. The adjustment range of the slider is between 0 to 1. This function reduces the number of grids and the image file size, without affecting the geometry, which is convenient for saving and exporting. Adjust the percentage and then click on the Run button to simplify the image. This time, we have the effective simplification by 50% as an example. Click the Run button to complete the operation. The image without decimate process will provide more information. Remove. For the images sent to the 3D printing module, some VIA images may contain small objects that are unconnected to the main body. Remove is used to delete these unconnected small objects. The value displayed on the slider determines the size of the objects to be removed. If the ratio between the mesh unit's number of the unconnected objects and the main objects is below the set value, the unconnected objects will be removed. For example, select 0.2, which means that small objects with mesh number less than 20% of the main body are selected. Click the Remove button to remove these unconnected objects. Once these processes applied, the image model shall meet the expected effect. At this point, The processed image can be exported. Click the STL button. Export it to the USB drive or local drive. Then import it into the 3D printer processing software for post-process. Here is the introduction of the 3D printing. Thanks for watching.